No matter what kind of equation that you have, I'm always a big fan of a table of values. You could always go and make a table of values, substitute numbers in for x, and see what gets you out y. This would give you -4. That's perfect. You can always do it that way. However, I do want you to know that that could take a long time, and if you were given an equation in this form, you could easily just graph this in slope-intercept form. So let's talk. This -4 is your y-intercept. So I'm going to go along on the y-axis, and I'm going to go down to -4, and I'm going to plot a point. This value here is your slope. Slope is the same thing as the rise over the run. So it's 2/3. Rise means to go up and down. Run means to go left and right. So rise is up and down. Run is left and right. Keep in mind that if you go up, that's positive. If you go down, that's negative. If you go to the left, that's, negative. If you go to the right, that's positive. If you look on your graph, keep in mind that the y value, these are positive and it's going up. These are the negative values, they're going down. If you look on the x-axis, these are positives. And if you look on the y-axis, these are negatives. That kind of helps you to decide. So my rise is 2. It's positive, so it tells me 2, and we're going to go up. And the 3 is positive. It's going to go to the right. So I'm going to go back to my y-intercept, which is -4, and I'm going to go up 2 and to the right 3. And I'm going to plot my next point. So I went up 2 and to the right 3. And I plot a point. I can go up 2 and to the right 3 and plot my next point. Up 2 and to the right 3, and I can plot my next point. When I get ready to graph this, I will graph in another color. I'm just going to connect my points. Draw an arrow on the end. Now, if I needed to go back the other direction to make this line go the other way, instead of going up 2 and to the right 3, I'd go the opposite, down 2 and to the left 3, down 2 and to the left 3. And I could continue this line the other direction and draw an arrow. Let's look at this next problem. It's just a little different because I don't have a rise and a run at the beginning. I know that this is my y-intercept, so I'm going to go along the y-axis and I'm going to put a dot at 1. Now I'm going to take a look at my slope, which is -2. I have a rise, which is -2, but where's my run? Remember, I can always divide by 1, and it doesn't change my number any. So -2, my rise is really going to be a down 2, and my run, it's positive, so I'm going to say to the right 1. So from my y-intercept, I go down 2 and to the right 1, down 2 and to the right 1, down 2 and to the right 1, down 2 and to the right 1. If I wanted to go the other way, I would go up 2 into the left 1, up 2 into the left 1, up 2 into the left 1. And then I'm just going to connect my dots and draw arrows on the end. Let's go back and rewind and just check some stuff. I know that my slope here is positive, 2/3, that's a positive slope. And look, if you're a person and you're walking along and you get to this line, which direction would you be going? Up. Up is positive. My slope is positive. Let's look at this slope. This slope is negative. If you're a person and you're walking along and you hit this line, which direction would you be going? Down. Down is negative. Remember, we always read left to right. So as I think about whether my slope is positive or negative, always look at it from the left side to the right side.